So obviously you've seen the title of this video before you clicked it. This is my unpopular opinion video, and honestly I have a lot of unpopular opinions, so I don't know, I think this video is going to be pretty interesting. Woo, chale. Let's see how many of y'all stick around after this video. Just remember, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has them. You can agree, you can disagree. Let's get into it. So I had to write them down, of course, because I have a lot of unpopular opinions. And the first one on the list is Jesus is black. That would be my first one. So yes, in my opinion, which I know is a very unpopular opinion, in my opinion, I believe that Jesus is black. I believe that God is black. And it is an unpopular opinion because even though a lot of people are learning about our history and a lot of history that has been taken from us, there are still the majority of people, especially people who are very religious, they believe that Jesus was white. When you see murals of Jesus and his disciples, you go into churches and you know, where people worship, you will always see God painted and featured as a white man with straight, kind of like wavy hair, and that's just false. That's not how Jesus looked. So yeah, I started off hard. Okay, I started off hard. Let's see, the second one, some of y'all are not gonna like me, and I actually have a friend that has one of these, but I just want to let you know that ferrets are not cute. And I don't believe that they should be pets. I'm sorry. If you have a pet ferret, a pet rat, I'm not coming to your house. I do not think that they're just not cute. They're not cute. Like ferrets, they just look like, ah! No. You don't need a ferret in your house. You don't need a rat in your house. You don't need pet mice in your house. Like, no. Am I the only one who prefers to be called versus text? It's just like sometimes after a while it's like, girl, just call me. Like, even if you just like FaceTime me and we're on pause, I don't care. Like, I'm a talker. I like to talk. And then with texting, I get so distracted. Like, I could be texting you, then I'll get a notification, I'll click the notification, and I'm now in a whole different world. If you call me, I can talk to you on the phone, and I'm also multitasking, you feel me? So I don't know, I think I'm old school like that. I think this is very unpopular. Most people are just like, oh, text me. I'm like, call me girl, call me. Black Mirror was whack. I don't know if that's still a thing on Netflix, but first of all, I don't even watch TV like that, and second of all, everybody was just like, oh, Lo, you gotta watch Black Mirror, watch Black Mirror, it's so good. I'm like, oh my god, let me watch this show. I watched it and I was really just like, there was a good 2 episodes. I really liked the first one, I'm not gonna lie. So when I first started watching it, I watched the first one and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this concept. Like when they were like in space, but no, they were like in his computer program or something like that. That was genius. I love that episode, and I'm thinking the next episode was going to be a continuation. I'm like, oh my god, how can this get better? But then it's like a whole new mood, atmosphere, character, setting, plot. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's different episodes, and I didn't like the next episode. It was just like, okay, I like the first one better. Next one, no. Next, it's just like, ugh, y'all kind of dragged Black Mirror for me, and I just did not like it. So okay, so the next one, I don't know. So the next one is Michelle Williams can sing. Now Michelle from Destiny's Child, I just feel like, you know how like with reality shows, they can kind of paint, people can paint you how they want you to look, you know what I mean? Like obviously in the group, Beyonce was the lead singer, then you had the pretty chocolate girl, and then you had Michelle. But I feel like she was really painted by the media as like, you know, she's not Beyonce, she's not Kelly, she's Michelle, you know what I mean? And they kind of painted, honestly, the 3 of them as if like women couldn't be equal, period. Like if we're all in a group, why can't we all be equal? Now I get it. Now someone might have more vocal ability than the others, but I just don't like how Michelle was portrayed as if like she couldn't sing, she couldn't dance, and she didn't bring anything to the group. And a lot of her parts and a lot of like the Destiny Child's album like was my favorite parts. Like I would always get the Michelle parts. Even though I would mimic her voice, I would always get the Michelle parts, and I liked it. I liked singing Michelle parts. So shout out to Michelle. Ugh. Pickles. This is an unpopular opinion, especially where I live, like, people love pickles. And I mean, like, they get the jar and they take that pickle out the jar, eat the pickle, drink the pickle, drink the pickle juice. That's so nasty. Kind of like satisfying though, watching people eat pickles. It's visually satisfying to me. So I would just be like, oh my god, like that looks so good, but it's so nasty. Every hairstyle isn't for everyone. This is my very unpopular opinion, because especially now with fashion and social media, people just think that everything is for everyone. But you got to remember why certain styles, especially hairstyles, are the way that they are. You got to remember why people lock their hair, why we wear why we do twist outs, why you have to cornrow your hair. And I mean, at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Hairstyles are for certain hair textures. So if your hair is not the texture in which that style belongs, then no shade, it's just not for you, right? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. R. Kelly needs to go to jail. Like, I know his concert still sells out. People like love R. Kelly. There are guys that still look up to R. Kelly. Women fall. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gots to go. He's not the only one that gotta go, but he gotta go. Excessive tanning is modern day blackface. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will put the link in the description box and you can watch that video. Turkey ain't all of that. And I know what y'all gonna say, oh, you gotta have my mama turkey. My aunt turkey made the best turkey. My grandma turkey. Ooh, girl, Eloho, you gotta taste my grandma turkey. Eloho, you gotta come to my house for Thanksgiving, because the turkey at my house, I've been to all y'all houses. I tasted all y'all aunts, grandmas, cousins, nieces, nephews, great aunties, great uncles. I don't like turkey. I don't like turkey. I'm good, sis. I don't need no turkey, but you could pass me them yams right there. I'll take some yams. I don't need no turkey. I'm good. Skinny women get body shamed. This is so unpopular, and women feel like, especially plus size women, feel like skinny women shouldn't have any insecurities with their body because we're slim. And people just like, oh, you need to eat, you too skinny, or you anorexic, or you this, that. It's like, skinny women do get body shamed. Burger King is better than McDonald's. Yep, I said it. And I really don't eat either one. If I'm at McDonald's, I'm getting a McFlurry and some french fries. Burger King, it's like twice a year, because them burgers, just my heart. I'm very new on the whole like tea spilling channels and the gossip channels. I'm pretty new to it, so I haven't been like watching these people for years, but I really love Tasha K. Like, I can watch, I'll show y'all, I can watch her videos all day long. She cracks me up. Tasha K cracks me up. Okay, I'm not a Kardashian fan, not a Jenner fan, not purchasing their products. I think Married to Medicine is one of the best like reality shows on TV right now. Y'all gonna look at me sideways, some of y'all that's not really spiritual like that. I believe that you can have more than one soulmate. Now, I didn't say that, you know, oh, you should have more than one husband or you should be married twice. No, if you find someone who wants to spend the rest of their life with you, and likewise you want to spend the rest of your life with them, that's great. But me personally, I believe that you can have more than one soulmate, and it's not necessarily always someone from the opposite sex. So you can have a soulmate, you can meet a woman one day and it's just like, oh my god, like your energies, like your spirit, you know what I mean, like your spirit doesn't have a gender. So it's just like, oh my god, my spirit connects with this person's spirit, I need this person in my life, you know what I mean? So yeah, more than one soulmate, people. I do believe that. Okay, I wrote spending money on designer you can't afford. This is a very unpopular opinion, because I know a lot of black folk, alright, that barely got a pot to piss in, that'll rather buy a pair of Jordans than to pay off a credit card bill, or rather, you know, go to the jeweler than to invest in their children. Their children don't have bank accounts or saving accounts. You know, I just cannot wait to be a billionaire that I know I'm going to be one day, because that's how you keep your money. That's how the rich stay rich, because they save their money. No shade, but you ever seen the people that live in the houses, the nicest of houses, they're walking in busted sneakers, no name brand, plain shirts, but those are the billionaires. Like, you'll be surprised. The people that have money, they have it because they know how to save it. Versus, oh, I want to look rich on the outside, but she ain't got no money in the bank. She be walking around acting all stank. Whoever else made racist comments and then came and apologized about it, canceled. If people's money and fame weren't on the line, they would still be that same exact way. They will still think those same exact things. Don't think because people come on here and apologize that all of a sudden, oh my God, I've turned over a new leaf. I don't believe in this anymore. I don't think this way and that. Racism is deeply rooted, okay? And if, like I said, if a lot of fame and fortune wasn't on the line, you'll see who would really be apologizing and who would be like, I said what I said. Cancel. SZA is underrated. Facts. Like, why is my sis, where's her Grammy? Give my sis her Grammy. I don't see Cardi being a rapper for long. Honestly, I feel like these are just like a lot of dreams that she never really knew that she had. They're coming true. Like, Cardi is very open and honest. Of course, that's what we love about her, but she'll tell you, like, I didn't want to be a rapper. I don't write my own raps. Like, she's very open and honest. So I think that these are just like new things, and I don't see her like in the game 5-10 years from now still rapping. I just don't see, like, I don't see her lasting as long as Nicki Minaj is lasting, and Nicki will probably go into her 50s with her rapping career. I don't see Cardi going into her mid and late 30s, early 40s still being a rapper. Like, she's gonna branch off. She was a dancer, so she performs at dancing, but eventually she's gonna be like, all right, bro, no. Old YouTube was better than the new YouTube. Aren't I part of the new YouTube though? Like, I'm shading myself. Old YouTube was lit. Old YouTube was authentic. Old YouTube, there wasn't so many gimmicks. It wasn't like a thirst. It's just like all the clickbaiting and all the gimmicks and this and that. It was genuine people who genuinely had a talent or a skill, or people just like to listen to them speak. They were like the OGs of YouTube. These people, like, I don't know, I wish we could kind of get that like raw, genuine, lovey feel for YouTube versus that everyone's doing the same thing because this is what's gonna get likes and this is what's gonna get views, so everyone has to do the same thing and play the same game, and oh my God, I got my butt done, I got my, like, it's just like, just bring me back to old YouTube. Bring it back, bring it back. Blonde hair is for white women, and when you put on a blonde wig, you're trying to be white. Girl, don't nobody put on no blonde wig to be white. Honestly, we really don't. I can promise you that. I mean, some people might do. That's like 2%. I promise you the rest of us don't. The rest of us, we really want different color hair. Like, that's really what it is. We want different color hair. It's not just blonde. We're doing pink, we're doing green, we're doing orange. Like, we just want different color hair. It does not, I promise you. I know that's a cute comeback. Oh, look at you with your blonde weave. That has nothing to do with my blackness. I'm just saying. I love Tamar Braxton. I promise you, I used to be in the real daytime talk show. I would be in those comment sections just defending my girl Tamar. Like, you're not gonna come for Miss Tamar Braxton. Now, she is a brat. Maybe I relate because I'm a Pisces as well. Now, she's a Pisces plus diva, but I could relate to her. I could relate. I'm like, she's a Pisces. She's having a moment. Give her a chance. She'll be alright. Pisces are very loving. Very dramatic, but very loving. Taylor Swift. Now, I know she's popular and she's like very successful, and I'm happy for her success, but I kid you not, I did not know who she was until Kanye took that mic and said Beyonce deserved this award. It's children in Hollywood. I do not believe that children at a certain age should be working in Hollywood. Hollywood is disgusting, and a lot of these child stars, look at them when they grow up. Look at them. Look at them. It's just like, it's like you go through a happy child. It's like, it's this machine. You go into the machine, a happy child. Oh my God, all this fame and success and this money, and you come out and you grow up and you're just like in freaking mental asylums, arrested, suicidal. It's just like, what is going on with these child stars? That's a whole separate video. If you want a video on that, I could do a whole separate video on that. I could tell you what's going on with these child stars. Why is it that all the chocolate girls are always underrated? Why? Side eye to the industry. Why don't y'all want a dark skin girl winning on top? I don't understand. The talent is there. The fan base is there. Put money behind it. The labels won't put money behind them. In the women of color category will purposely have children with white men or men from a different race because they want their children to look a certain way. Like, it really is self-hate when you say, you know what, I don't want a child that looks like me, so I'm just gonna have a baby with someone else from a different ethnicity or whatever and have that baby, because what's gonna happen is, God forbid, you know, God forbid for your plan, that your baby actually does pop out and look just like you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be faced to look that baby in the face and tell that child that they are beautiful when you can't even look yourself in the face and tell yourself that. All right, I know what I'm talking about, y'all. I promise I know what I'm talking about. Hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is okay. I don't even like that word because people will abuse that word. Oh, I have hyperpigmentation. No, babes, your knees are just dark because that's the way that God made you. Now, some people do have hyperpigmentation, like on a serious scale. That's completely different. I'm talking about every day. You ain't got hyperpigmentation. That's the way that God made you. You're fine. You're perfect. Like, girl. Cassie wasted her years with Diddy. I don't think Cassie wasted 10 years with Diddy. You don't think she was living her best life with Pete Diddy? The thing is, we don't hear much from Cassie, which is why we can like really assume this, because Cassie really is one of those girls that's content with being seen. Let me just make sure my hair's laid right. She's kind of content with being seen and not heard. So I feel like all women want to be the voice for Cassie, and they're like, oh, well, he didn't marry you and it's been 10 years. He didn't marry you. How do you know she wanted to marry him? Now, granted, I do think she, of course, would have accepted a ring if Diddy asked her. But it's just so funny how people were just speaking for Cassie, and we have yet to really hear Cassie speak and say what she really wants from Diddy. You know what I mean? She's not vocal. She doesn't just go on social media and start ranting. She doesn't. She's very to herself. She's very reserved. So we really don't know what Cassie wants. Cassie knows Diddy does what he does, but it was the fact that he got caught. It was photographed. He went to an event with somebody else. So now it's like, you know, the magnifying glass on Cassie. Like, Cassie, you know, Diddy's over here at an event with somebody else, right? So I just say all that to say, I don't think Cassie wasted her years. I think that over the years, she has gotten smarter and gotten wiser. And I definitely believe she got some coins stacked up somewhere, okay? You ain't gonna just sit under a millionaire and think you're gonna be there forever. She got her coins stacked. She's quiet. She's very quiet. We don't hear from her. We don't see nothing from Cassie. But I promise you, she got something. She got something for a rainy day. Even if it's another man, girl, I don't know. Maybe she finds her come ups in men. So she got another man somewhere. Cassie's gorgeous. She's still young. She's beautiful. She good. Don't worry about Cassie. She good. It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean. Very unpopular opinion, but it's a fact. So I'm pretty sure I have more unpopular opinions, guys. I'm like a fortune cookie of unpopular opinions. Crack me open, read one. Agree or disagree. Comment section, what are your unpopular opinions? Do you agree with some of my unpopular opinions? Disagree? Let's have a conversation in the comment section, okay guys? Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.